Hello everyone, we're here. Today we're gonna turn that down. We're gonna go over here. Hello! Oh my god, the studio audience is here today, folks. Wow, thanks for being here, everybody. Can we get that clap one more time? Wow, thanks. Thanks for being here, everybody. Today we're gonna play some more Final Fantasy XIV, everyone's favorite massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Free until level 60, with all content through the Heavensward expansion. Just check it out, it's pretty cool. Oh, we gotta do some adjustments. The crew did not finish working today. The green screen isn't set up properly. The camera needs to be fixed a little bit. My goodness. If this wasn't a one-man show, I'd fire somebody. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna go boop. Oh, there we go. Much better. Thank you. Thank you, cameraman. All right, we're here today. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy. So let's. Thank you, band. Please. We're gonna go over here. We're going to go here, and then I'm working off of a Stream Deck Mini, so I got a lot of limited button choices here. All right, there we go. And we're going to open Final Fantasy. Hold on, and we're gonna put all this here, boop, and then boop. We're doing it, folks. Been playing with the settings a little bit recently. Let me know how it's going. You got a queue, full queue. You know these queues. We'll get in a moment. Oreo is walking around the studio set today. So if you see her tail, don't worry about it. Oops, she's nudging the mic. She's letting you know she's here. I think I have this too far back. Hold on. While we wait. Get it fixed one last time, folks. Oh. We're losing it. It is a little darker in here than normal. I guess the morning is usually pretty dark anyways. Or not dark, but you know, this apartment doesn't get too much direct sunlight this time of day, so. Since we last live streamed, what'd I do? We did some like talkie quests. Everyone's getting ready to go. Not like the chips, but everyone's getting ready to go to the moon. I got some new equipment straight from Tataru herself. This gun looks like an amalgamation of many gun. Well, that's not how we're gonna do that. This looks like an amalgamation of like a sniper rifle, an assault rifle, just a big old rifle onslaught. I'm gonna do a quick sound check real quick. We gotta talk to Kryl though, so I assume she's going to be in the Baldessian Annex. We also got to level 90. We got the old chainsaw weapon skill. Alrighty. Oops. Just got a text. I think that was asking me a question. What the heck? Alright. Anyways. Let's pull up my channel and make sure all the audio is fine. All right, we're gonna. Why do my audio always sounds so blown out? I feel like it's just very like blown up. I don't know. Maybe we'll just turn this down. Turn that down. Let's see what happens when we do that. Maybe it'll make it better. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hearing that it might be a little bit better. I don't know. We'll keep going. I'll keep the sound check earpiece in. What's this? The locked box. This is a quest. It's part of a quest. Might also be that I'm in a pretty echoey room for the moment. That might also be it. I think it's more that I'm in a room that does not have a lot of furniture right now. So. He does have a bit, but we still haven't gotten the couch. We got the gift from Tataru. I'm looking pretty slick. If that was in like a enclosed space, I'd probably be a bit better sounding. Everyone's doing their own thing right now, I guess. It seems like. All right, we're gonna turn the sound check off. We're good. We're good. I don't know. Audio settings are always something I feel like people are constantly tweaking. Constantly. Who are you? We're gonna speak with Thancred. I think everyone's getting like one last meal together before we go off into space. I'm thinking about looking into getting maybe some of those sound dampening pads for like around my desk. It's like there's a wall like right here, so my voice has to be like bouncing off that wall. I don't know, I'm not an audio engineer. Oh, hello. Caxip. How do you say this name? Caxips. Hello, how you doing? Just talking about audio stuff, you know, just doing what streamers do, talking about their own stuff. But how are you doing today? See about getting me a drink. Whoa.
Your business with
Oh yeah, voice cutscenes. We love them. We love them here.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Oh, I'm just turning the audio up a little bit.
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
It's crazy how much that they still reference like 1.0.
Vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
Maybe we'll learn the meaning of friendship.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
So we have nothing left to prove. It's all bare on the table, baby.
Is aught the matter?
No, it's nothing. Well, lately I find myself surprised at how much I've changed. How much we've all changed.
He's less of an edgelord now, in my opinion.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it,
Pizza.
Still, aye.
This is the
We will
Grubhub.
avert this
That
calamity
pizza looks better than all this other food, like
In preparation for
model-wise.
which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the
That's to advertise that
primals
pizza
all
eating
dealt
emote.
with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a sim,
Oh, whoops, hold on.
and I dare say it is time to bow
I'm
out.
in the middle of a customer service chat right now as well. So they just messaged me. We're trying to find out where our couch is. Alright. Sorry about that. This is so cool to see everybody
There
come
is no
together like
shortage of
this.
hands to bear
Like
the
I
torch
said in the
once
previous
there.
stream, like the fact that like all of them were just so separated and like isolationist, and now we're at this point where we're really fighting gods together with like normal people.
But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much would change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee.
Boyfriends.
Mine ability to affect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear.
I mean, let's be real.
What of you, Stola?
This outfit of Ariandre's is the best one out of all the ones we've gotten so far.
I continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds. 'Tis the least I must do if I'm to keep my promise. Should
Runark,
my
or whatever his
pursuits
name
prove
is?
unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Oreo, stop.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Oh, nap. Rest. Relaxation.
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Well, shall we make a toast?
Okay, Oreo. Bud.
To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
It's cute. I usually get the feeling they're setting me up like this is like the last like good memory. One of them's gonna die. Like, I don't know. Something bad's gonna happen. This is the setup. This is to get you in your feels. So then when the bad thing happens, like 6 quests from now, it just hits you different. They're priming me up. There you go, speak to the twins. I always forget. I don't know, like my frames dropped there for a second in the game. And I was just like, oh no, what's happening? I'm like, you're playing an MMO where there's like lots of other people. Like your frame rate's gonna drop. Okay, where are we going? Are they at 2 different ends of the island? Okay, yeah, they are. All right. We're gonna go here. We gotta expedite this process. We gotta finish this soon. Pokemon comes out tomorrow. Whoa, look at Estinian. Spear Dad's looking good. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Hello? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Oreo decided to sabotage the broadcast for a second there. Why are you like this? Why are you so rude to me, Oreo? Okay. There we go.
Oh. What brings you here?
I also realized that my lights weren't on for
So you were worried that Olivia
my
House
desk.
might again be gripped by turmoil.
I have these little light bars that I turn on.
All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see.
He's showing off
My
his
mother wished to meet the
parents.
legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
That's too cute. That's so cute.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
He's showing off his like found big brother.
Well, I for one
So
thought you
cute.
held your own. Mother was
Oh, they've already done it.
delighted.
Oh man, I wanted to see it. That would have been cute.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink.
Or if you knock over my Switch again, I'm gonna throw you out of this house.
I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such
I
distress.
just wanted to show you off. You want to be like, look, this is my new big
It was one
brother.
of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth.
It's too cute. Too cute.
That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
It's fine. Not like I had better things. Besides, seeing
Sorry.
fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Family's family.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make
I
amends.
mean, you made a paramilitary group that almost took over a nation, so yeah, you made quite a few mistakes there, my
To
boy.
have returned here with you at my side.
Alphino's gay. Alphino's. He wants to be Estinian's boyfriend so bad. He's also a child, so let's
Thank you.
not make these jokes. I'll stop.
From the bottom of my heart.
They're definitely portraying it as a big brother relationship.
Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today. Nor come to terms with Ned.
They're setting us up for something.
I am ever grateful.
I suppose I ought to thank you both of you. Thank you both as well. Everyone's just, we're getting all these cute scenes with everybody. It's great.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidelin meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
You're so right, bestie. You're so right. I want to send an email back. In contact with some hiring agencies, so that should be fun. Hopefully, you can get me placed, you know. Oh, are you serious? Oh man. Oh wait, I think that's, never mind, I already picked that up. I got an email saying that I had a parcel or a package pending, but I don't. I did not. I already picked it up. So let's, hold on, I gotta pull up some stuff real quick. Well, since we're in between. All right. Cool. We're doing this, we're doing that. All right. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let's go talk to Alize. That was a cute scene. That was. I think one thing that 14 has definitely done better than I think most recent Final Fantasies is really these like small quiet moments. 15 had some of them as well. 13 did a little bit, but I just feel like they didn't quite hit the mark. But just the chemistry you feel between this group of characters is really well written. I'm going the exact wrong way. Graha and Alize. She's fast asleep. Oh no, she being bored by Mr. Grahatia's Algan musings. Oh, they're both asleep. Interesting. Here's Oreo.
Oh. Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come.
I feel like nobody sleeps like this.
They've been running themselves ragged.
No one does this. Like I don't know, when I'm like on an airplane or something, I'm about to like fall asleep. Like I feel myself go forward. Like you feel yourself moving. I mean, they must be like just drop dead tired then, if that's the case, but.
Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me.
Yeah.
By the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love, you deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
Yeah, that's good advice for real life. As we go through these uncertain times.
This feels familiar. Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
I mean, you just got finished fighting a god, but like...
But you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
What?
I'm
told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
Just enjoying a little peace and quiet. They're setting us up. They're setting us up for something. They're making us feel good feelings. Do I need anything? Oh, I need my like accessories repaired. Let's repair these. Thank you. I could do with a different ring. Since this pewter ring of aiming is kind of old. Yeah, my accessories need to be updated. Let's go do that real quick. And then we'll continue with the story. Oh wait, I'm like, okay, let's go towards the story thing. The market board's right there. Oh, too far. Okay, so we need a new necklace. We need definitely a new wrist piece and a new ring. So grab one of these and grab one of those. Be good for the economy. There we go. Let's get a new necklace too. Since we're here and we've got a lot of money right now, or it's not a lot of money, but hey, it's still a good amount where I'm not like worried about anything. Okay, we're good. All right, moving right along. Let's get this Archon loaf, Endwalkers. Hey Jordan, how you doing? Getting that Archon bread. That night at the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. How's your how's your day been, Jordy? I know it's your day off. Oh, fuck, what was that? Why, okay, why do they always show up at this, like, one part of Alamigo? Is that Xenos? Relaxing, chillaxing, all cool and all.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so.
Xenos is such a good, like, villain. Like, he's a really good villain for, like, what was it, Stormblood? Well, this sort of, like, passive villain in a way.
Transcend.
He's always fun to see.
What was it that I sought in you?
Oh,
Dairy?
dairy free. so you can have some.
Thanks,
What was it that you sought in me?
The day of reckoning. We're heading to space once again.
How often have we thus assembled?
Jordan, I was saying earlier that
Seek solutions to the problem
with these cutscenes where everyone's just like chilling, they're setting us up for one of these people to die. One of these people are gonna die.
Realize what we'd find when we began to look to the
One of the scions is heading out.
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place,
Whose emote is that?
to
It's
fight the
a
most
good one.
important battle of all.
Oh, my leg's falling asleep. Not the good, not the good. Thank you, Oreo.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel.
I love using sound effects. I need to find more. Only got a few right now.
Of you to Ultima Thule.
You missed it earlier, Jordy. Oreo knocked down my Switch and my webcam. Ultima Thule, where Meteon awaits.
Your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon.
Meteon, Metatron.
Formality. The Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
What a naughty cat. She is a naughty. She's been very naughty lately. This morning, I think she's just been really amped.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words.
Aw, Kryle's sad that we're leaving.
You must triumph.
Yeah, there's no losing here.
What that means will differ for each of you.
We can't lose.
To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Let us be off then.
Let's hustle. to the other end of creation. Oh, this doesn't have any liquid in it.
Wait.
Oh, Tataru. This might be the last time she sees some of her best friends. Someone's dying. Like, weird.
Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here.
Tataru is the best.
Safe journey, all of you.
We have to keep her safe at all cost.
Be safe.
You too, Tataru. I get the feeling that like the final days are gonna come to Charlene while we're away, and it's gonna be up to all of our friends that we've made throughout the journey, outside of these people, outside of the Scions, to like defend them. Kryl's gonna take a big hit. Tataru's gonna like pick up a sword for the first time. Unto the heavens. Teaching of Galef Baldesian. Yeah, we never found out what happened to the students of Baldesian. I know there's some quests about it, but I get the feeling that's maybe what like a future expansion is going to be about. Like, what happened to the Baldesian students? We just up and disappeared one day. I love that this whole zone just has this like very like action-y, like we're gonna, you know, we're getting down to business. Labyrinthos is great. Hopefully we can finish this today. I really want to try to finish this today. And we've been going for almost an hour at this point. I think I would have to look up how many quests I still have. Hold on, I gotta send a Snapchat to a friend. Alright, back to business. Not man, I don't think the end quest is pretty long. Yeah, they're kind of like jamming them out. I think because a lot of them are voiced. Gotta move fast. Oh, everybody showed up! Everybody showed up. That's so great. Alpha, Omega. This lady. What do you do here? I'm a researcher. Cool, bye. Aw, Alpha and Omega. Thanks, Alpha. All of our friends. What's her face's parents? Alright, let's get out of here. I think I have around 10. Hold on, we'll let the first line of dialogue pop off in this cutscene and then check. I love Alpha and Omega, so cute.
All present and accounted for. Good.
Alright, MSQ. I like how you can just Google MSQ and it's the first thing that comes up. It's the MSQ for this game. Endwalker. I think I'm on Unto the Heavens. Yeah. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 more, not counting this one.
As you will have heard, the Ark is ready.
We need to hustle. We need to get going.
All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight shades.
Yeah, the Sid wasn't really a part of this expansion that much, which is kind of weird, but whatever.
We finished the ship.
He came in the clutch when we needed it.
And looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
I mean, they built the majority of it without you, but okay.
Thank you for everything.
Ah, don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention.
They're so fucking
Learned
cute.
a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return. So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name.
Teeny tiny toy
I
boat.
suggested as much to Fortuno, who seems quite amenable to the idea.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible.
Louis Soir.
From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars.
Heidelin.
And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to
Aww.
protect this world.
He's gonna name it after his dad. That's
Laid
cute.
down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us. The Starship Ragnarok.
Hell yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It would be cool. It's called Louis Soir, but Ragnarok is a better name.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
All the besties, all the boys, all the girls. Oh, even the beast tribes. Nice. They deserve to be here too.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done
This part is really good.
a job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare, not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves!
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Are they really pulling the twist on us? Hold on. Are they really pulling the twist on us? Like, the twist on us that summoning the thing we fought in the beginning, the thing we fought against to not happen, is the thing that's going to get us to save the world? That's... Damn, Yoshi P. Damn.
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment.
Hey Lance, how's it going?
Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly
How was your, what's today, Wednesday going?
To perform it correctly,
Thanks for dropping by.
Holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management.
You know, you're playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm glad you're on a break at work. Hopefully it's going well today.
Conceived of summoning as we know it.
I'm doing all right. We're trying to get to the end of this expansion,
A derivative that replaces
so we can get on to playing Pokemon on Friday.
Of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
Which I'm very amped for Legends Arceus, as I know you are too.
And the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience.
Ready to leave our...
Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Aren't we all ready to leave work? Aren't we all just ready to head on out? I feel like most people when they get to work are like, alright, how much longer till I leave? 7 hours and 59 minutes? Shit.
Indeed! While Heidelin gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So,
sorry for bumping that.
our friend's faith, we'll create
2 days, 2 more days.
power and send them to the
Well, technically, like 1 for me. Like tomorrow night at 9 is when that game comes out.
One here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion.
But
Oh, right, I was getting
2 more days.
From what I've read in Charlian tomes,
We can't wait, can't wait. That game looks fun, looks real good.
the element into their summoning method, the fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall.
What starter are you picking?
With the summoner.
If you've picked already, I don't know.
In contrast, our creation method.
Yeah, I really hope that Gen 9 continues what Legends Arceus is doing.
So there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug. But I think we'll be safe enough.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship.
Legends Muir Deoxys would be lit. That would be pretty cool. If they did like these like origin stories of different regions based on their not supers, what are they called? Legendaries. I feel like we could not go back to Kanto for a while. I feel like Kanto is pretty like well explored and stuff. While a prequel game would be cool. Other regions, like I feel like Hoenn has not gotten a lot of love recently. Neither has Unova. I feel like those 2 regions right now are very left in the dust.
May we have a moment?
Johto gets to kind of tag along with Kanto sometimes.
We developed these.
But those 2 regions, in my opinion, need a little love right now. What are those? What are these?
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem.
A Pokédex. Yo, for real.
Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the
Oh, nice.
There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, Please, do not hesitate to use them.
It's Genesect? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
What's the X and Y region called? That one hasn't gotten like. I feel like Game Freak is like, oh, X and Y.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summoning.
Rita's mom hugged her around her. Oh. I wasn't streaming. I watched that cutscene when I wasn't streaming. I felt really bad, but oh, that one, like Kalos, that's what it's called. That cutscene weighed on my soul. But yeah, Kalos does not get a ton of representation either. To be honest, Pokemon really just does Kanto and wherever the current region is. Well, let's see where this, man, so I'm in this like customer service chat, and they asked like the first and last name on the order, and I provided it, and then they never got back to me. I'm like, damn. Anyway, direct you to the bridge. Upon several cutscenes will play in sequences, since I had sufficient time to read these scenes in their entirety. Hell yeah, here we go. You know it's gonna be good when they pop out. This is where let's go. You know it's gonna be good when they start playing this song. Like it's about to pop off. Hell yeah, little bunnies. I should have grabbed a snack before I started. Alright, see you later, Lands. Thanks for stopping by. Fun to talk with Pokemon about you. I don't know if you're streaming tonight, but I'll pop in the next time you're streaming. Talk more Pokemon with you.
I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back.
See you later, buddy.
Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
I should have grabbed a snack. Maybe I can. Maybe I can hustle. I've got wireless headphones. I can see the monitor.
It's incredible.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me? The preparations for the summonings are complete. In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan,
The 14th phase, wow.
rock to the launch site.
My mom sent me the last of the party mix.
You may
From
depart
this Christmas.
when ready.
That's what I'm gonna be snacking on all day.
Are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on. The burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again. With
Damn, Mapping Way. Coming for us. You wake up.
Engage!
Aw.
Engage!
Hell, oh, it's so cool. It's Power Rangers. Listen, Alphino's not going on this journey. I am. Who's gonna be the one to kill Meteon? Me. I get to say go. Sorry for the mute. I had to respond to the customer service thing that I'm in right now. Oh shit, it's everywhere. Oh, it's all of them. The primals. This is awesome. Yo, the King Mog, hell yeah. This is great.
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky! I cannot imagine a greater indignity!
Do not sulk so. For thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they
Hell yeah.
serve also
This is
to
great.
burst forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice. So come, let us revel!
Oh hell yeah, Bismarck. I like that they're getting more personality.
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
We're zooming out of here. This is so cool. I'm about to hit light speed.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even. Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch. All right, let's go over some points of caution. Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteon, she's likely used Dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
The crew and I will
My hunch is that Meteon, whatever, has built her own star using Dynamis.
But it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't. Like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits. And you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
Well, we're not a bunny.
Just brace yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will shake a good...
Oh, jeez. That was quick.
What is this?
She's built her own star.
Oh, interfering with the...
Guaranteed. Oh, because it's all run on ether and she's
Greetings.
Oh shit. Oh.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
I wonder if she'll remember me. She should remember me.
This is Meteon.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters? I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We didn't ask for that.
We don't want it.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost. Stolen away by events beyond your
I thought this
control.
was a shoot on-site event. She's here.
There's no
Take her
logic
out.
nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident. Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished now.
I'm scared too. Oh shit. No, this is some Undertale level shit. She's taking over my computer.
You approach the bounds of my ultimatum. Where emotions dictate reality. Where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end.
No. You'll all die.
Cannot thrive.
Oh shit, Thancred, don't do this. You know, Thancred's about to get murked. The end. That's Final Fantasy, everybody. Final Fantasy 14. That's one.
By the Fury. Thancred?
Thancred's dead.
Meteon is gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
No.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination.
Oh, good. Well, thanks everyone for coming. That's the end of Final Fantasy 14.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
Oh. See, she did build her own planet. I was right.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
Thancred did not go on ahead. He was about to take a shot at Meteon. Meteon killed him.
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
Alright. Here we go.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Whoa.
So, let them bring it to a close, I say.
Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Ultima Thule.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Yeah, I like how they just like straight up walked out of the ship, like fucking this.
Thancred while exploring the area.
Like this wasn't gonna fucking kill them. Alright, Living Way, thanks. A strange new world. We gotta find Thancred. Let's not lose sight of one another. Everyone walk in different directions. No, that's happened before. Cool. Purchase weapons. Do I need the weapon? No, this is a bad weapon. Anyways. Oh my god, it's a whole fucking zone. Ooh, there's something. I want to use my chainsaw attack on something real quick. Lesser Stellar Dragon. Oh my god, that was awesome. Hold on. Oh, it has a 1 minute cooldown timer? But it doesn't share a cooldown timer with anything else, so that's nice. Oh yeah, all that stuff I bought bonded to me. This is the part of like Final Fantasy XIV I kind of don't like, is that when you get to a new place and there's just like an action-filled like sequence, it just takes a, like, it hits the brakes real hard. Is this like the home of the dragons? This is where like Nidhogg and all of them came from? I'm just like, I wanted to get here and fight Meteion. I didn't want to like explore a whole new star. And the fact that they'll probably tell a really good story about this dead star is true, but it's just like, man, I was amped to fight and now I'm walking around, I'm gonna be in cutscenes and talking to people, and I'm just like, I was ready for a fight. I mean, this is definitely more realistic of like what we would probably find, but I don't know, perhaps we can find some thing to help us understand the nature of this place, a relic, inscription, anything. Yeah, the new zone feeling. Just like, I know I'm gonna have to go around this whole zone, like there's like 8 more hours left of this expansion, and I was like, you got me amped. The entire pillar has been partially melted like sometime in the distant past. The damage does not appear to have any inflicted deliberately. There we go. Yeah, when we got to the moon, I was like, let's fight Zodiark, and it's like, no, we're gonna go to where Hydaelyn left a watcher on the moon, and I was just like, can we Zodiark, we're here for that. And it's like, ooh, no, we gotta read some stuff first. And I'm like, come on. That's like, I think my biggest criticism of this game is like, they amp things up and then you don't get to it for another like hour and a half. Wait, the damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately. Rather, it calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. The intricate designs of the top suggest it is man-made, and though its builders were surely not men as we can conceive of them. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before. I wonder if this is like the dead husk of, well, I guess Meteion said that we're from Aetheris. Stain, what are you doing up here, bud? I thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings, a poor decision in hindsight. Besides, the light from the ship is all shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'd never know. From what I can tell, we are near the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. Back on down. I might turn the brightness up, because I'm looking at this stream and it looks a little dark. Let's do that. System configuration, graphics settings. Nope, it's in display settings. Character lighting's all the way up. My gamma's all the way up too. I don't think it can get any brighter than it is right now. So they really want you to make sure it feels dark. Who are we talking to? Someone over here, but I might have to fight that stellar dragon. Alpha Note, okay. Were you able to find anything? Nope. As I feared, still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. Though I can't swear that someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. Around you still any sign of Thancred? Thalendred? Who's Thalendred? Oh my god, that's fucking... I misread that. Shlada. Son of Thalendred. Yo. That man's reading comprehension. I'm not gonna, you know, blast him. He's doing his best. He's killing it, but that has my goal to learn how to read. There's nothing. Or what do you? Whoa! Excuse me? A huge fucking dragon. Oops. This bowl. Sorry, what? There's a dragon, dude. There's first such a terrain from the ship's port side. Ship's port side we've yet to explore. Let's try searching there then. So they can't see the dragon. Alright, cool. Before we join that, maybe he can see him too, because he's like dragon blessed or whatever. Did he really call Urianger Uber Danger? That's too funny. Hey, Uber Danger, get over here. Oh my god. Where's Estinian? I can't... Lesser Stellar Dragon, I can't be fighting everything. I gotta finish this. Goodbye. I haven't played much of Reaper, so sure. But yeah, one bar is for one set of abilities, and another bar is to summon the automaton. You see them too, don't you? The dragons. Yeah, we do. As I thought, our presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt to your bond with Midgar somewhere mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive this. Can these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live on Aetherids? This is the planet they came from. This is 100% the planet they came from. Wow, better to leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death and anguish, what happened to them, I wonder? It's an aetheryte crystal, you know, just a regular old aetheryte crystal. Let's summon a new minion. I'm feeling this one's old. Not old, but I'm getting tired of seeing the same one. Let's do Midgar, since there are dragons around here. Can they see these dragons? Like some Seath the Scaleless stuff going on right now.
Dragons? Here?
We love a voiced cutscene, we really do.
What you see is a memory of a world that once was.
Metion.
A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Wait, really? That's funny. I missed it.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
Thancred's dead.
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Damn, she took him out.
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone.
Whoa.
Didn't even have the chance to be transformed.
Fuck.
Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade.
Damn. R.I.P., buddy.
Into a place you can perceive, and where life
R.I.P.
can endure. That
He
you
helped us walk
is
on.
proof that his soul lives on.
Oh no.
For how long, however,
Can't believe he's dead.
remains to be seen.
Damn. They really did him dirty like that.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
No, Estinian, no. God. Man, if Estinian went.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch.
Man, Reen's gonna kill us.
Warn, but not advance.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
Why aren't we unmade yet then? Oh, well, because I guess Thancred wished us to survive, so we survived.
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
To be fair, they've faked us out on a Y'shtola death like 3 times now, so it's not really hitting me that hard. Sorry. Also, he's probably gonna come back. Unless he doesn't. You never know. On burdened wings. Soul without body, a form of being. See, his soul is still around, it seems. Indeed, for we exist in a similar state while residing in the first. Circumstances are rather more dire than 'tis true, but I chose to believe he is not forever lost. I choose to believe he's not forever lost to us. He's still in my lives. Yeah, he's still got like at the house and regardless in the sacrifice he have afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it and ascertain the nature of this realm, that we might comfort and defeat Metion. Estinian, Pearson, would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Mayhaps they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surroundings. There's a path that may lead us to our quarry. We must find it. Metion said these dragons are shadow and shade from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they're not like to be amenable to company level and conversation, so please be careful. Let's split and gather what knowledge we may. I get the feeling that the next expansion is probably going to take place on a different star. That's my guess. Like, there either more stuff will take place on the first, or we'll go to one of the ones that we just haven't been to yet. I don't know how, you know, I don't know how Endwalker ends, but I assume that's where we're gonna be. Like, we're gonna be able to travel to the different stars, maybe. I don't know. A visitor not of this star, could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame? Oh, we who adore this, alas. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and we wait for its inexorable march unto oblivion. If thou art come to hasten our demise, I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. How do you already have the ability to fly here? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Beyond thy distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were a proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver, no bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. Is this like the Omega race people? Christian defeat, never have we known such shame. Still now are the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened by ignominy? I don't know. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. Oh, are we gonna talk to that big one? Thou wouldst bid me speak folly. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar, only watch and wait and end. He almost said the title. He almost said it. No one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. Noel, the cradle of unsung dragons, no words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such a tragedy. Go if thou will, I shall remain. Have you heard of antidepressants? I know you're gonna have to find a therapist. You might have to get a doctor's recommendation, or referral. But I think we can get you guys help. Oh, I'm like, why is Magar Somer like on me? He's on my back. I mean, use some Zoloft. It might take a couple of weeks for things to feel like it's changing, but they'll change. You'll be fine. This whole thing could have been avoided. Hermes got therapy, yo, for real. Hermes, please get some therapy, my guy. These dead dragons, like stillborn dragon eggs and whatnot. They led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think you see why it's a hatching ground, or was. I've seen similar on Aetheris. Midgar Somer's kind once have lived and thrived in a place, must have lived and thrived in a place like this. Virtra said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell of what happened here. Gingerly lifting a large egg from the viscous mire, you peer inside and see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Oh. Someone turns you to turn the egg to its resting place. Yeah, no shit, bud. A murky liquid has pooled inside the eggshell. The noxious photor is indicative of contamination. Oh, they were unable to have children. Oh, you can see the dead baby. Ugh, gross. Intention of the unborn dragon, the body is already begun to decompose. The gelatinous half-dead membrane covering the corpse just had failed to emerge. Oh. The egg appears to have been broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragonette within succeeded in hatching. What's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. If the dragonette was indeed hatched, there's no sign of it here, or its sire for that matter. We should look for them. You start with the cliff tops. I'll search the plains. Ugh. Dead dragon bodies all around. Please leave me alone. I'm mourning these dragons. Thank you. I'm sorry, Midgar Somer. I'm sorry you had to see that. I feel like my character would have covered Midgar Somer's eyes. I like it. Don't look. Don't look. Ooh. Is that dragon and baby? Fighting something? Bereaved dragon. A malformed dragonette? Oh no. The boisterous howling hath been quieted by thy hand, I presume. Everything alright? I heard a dragon or something resembling one. I see what's happened here. Was that your child? Perhaps some eggs within no are indeed mine. If life within one did quicken, the beast thou hath slain may be of my brood. Yet I did not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure, a testament to our shame. But the dragons did survive. Explain. They descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. 'Twas a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. The survivors sought to put away their shame to rebuild, a futile effort. In pure soil, replete with aether, did we once cultivate our nesting grounds, but our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation or fated to rot. What few survive to hatch emerged as abominations. We shall have no new progeny. But that's not true. That's not true. You guys survived. You're just on a different star. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. That there are, many would make the attempt, so each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars are home to the harshest rulers, and the arrival of dragons incited a contest for supremacy. When the fire fades, the war is lost and won. They too were reduced to ash and waste. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or to be conquered. A vicious cycle we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. Oh, we now wait in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still as stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there's another star. Excuse me. A test of will. They only want to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed. A pain I understand and wish that I did not. What fools we were. But now it isn't the time for such thoughts. The others will want to hear what we've learned. Come. Can I just teleport back? Yes. Sick. I think it's like right there. We're able to establish a meaningful contact with the dragons. Yeah, you could say that. I see. They wish to escape what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. There's no path off of the island. This background right here reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's when they're all like floating. No, this isn't it. Final dungeon. FF7 floating scene. It's like right before this. Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe we can get a better open image in new tab. Save image as. Hold on. This thing here reminds me of this from Final Fantasy VII. I consider that. Banish only reappear above me and fall at my feet. Which is why I returned to the Ragnarok asked the Loporits to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surrounding area. Till we know more, I think it's too risky to attempt flying to another island. What Meteon told us before, the emotions dictate reality here, might be the key, but I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest a bridge to lead us to safety. So what you're saying is we've no way forward. At present, Vindi's emotion that governs this island. Perhaps it is not Meteon's, but the dragons that holds us here. This is the shit I hate. Like, I hate about Final Fantasy 14 sometimes. It's like I was saying earlier, I just want to fight Meteon. Like, that's it. I didn't come here to solve other people's problems. I mean, all this stuff always pays off really well, but like, I just want to finish this. I want to finish the story. The sound theory, disheartening though it may be, I clearly did not read what she said. As a case, what recourse do we have? They're not like to be persuaded to help. Their reasoning is built on a history of turmoil and strife without irrefutable proof. The future is not as bleak as they believe it to be. Perhaps persuasion's not the answer. Meteon meant to unmake us then and there on the Ragnarok. She would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule. And reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again in a manner by overpowering the prevailing emotions. Isn't that what we're saying? Alright. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric availed me not against his calcifying heart. Perhaps you will fare better. So we gotta talk to the leader of the dragons here. Then I shall guide thee, Aldend, they call him, in the dragon tongue. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixed upon the water. What do we have to lose? Let's go. Stinian, come on, dude. Did you see those enemies like pop in? That's too funny. I don't want to do this fate, thanks. I'm not doing this, thank you. Thank you. No thanks. Is that him? I'll end. Al end. Alan, his name. The music here is great. It reminds me of the radio we kept hearing in Garlemald.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached.
Here we are.
I see.
We love a good voiced cutscene.
I'll handle this.
Astinian's about to lay down the law. About to tell the dragons of what's what.
So, waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Our pride is crushed and our souls corrupted, the winds are stilled, and the heavens offer no comfort. The organ, ooh. Yeah. The heavens order music and everything. Here we go. There's nothing left of our kind. Our long lives, a curse as we wait the end. Still as stone and we shall become.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Our kin on another star?
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind. Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it, to stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Whoa.
How much harm did you do?
Estinian!
Stay back!
Okay.
I see. This is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
Oh no, 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 no. No. Not Estinian.
No! Not Estinian too!
I was my favorite character. No.
Someone you know died?
Yeah, two of the characters now have died. We don't know if we'll be able to bring them back. Their physical forms have died, though.
It's called A Realm Reborn.
Yeah, it's true.
He's opened the way.
Wow, that was the most emotions I've seen animated in this game.
Okay, come on. There's more than that. It's also called Endwalker, too, so we're getting to the end here. People are gonna die.
Jordan already finished it.
Yeah, Jordan's already finished it.
It will not lead us astray. He would not.
You have my...
Oh, it's in my wallet, which is on the key ring. Jordan said he no-lifed it. This game turned him into a sentimental weeb.
Yeah, here's chomping all this gum.
Sorry.
I've had 3. This is my 3rd one.
Alright, I'll let you have the rest. I can buy us more when it's done.
You use that the couch?
They're gonna... Oh, hold on. Justinian. Or Alphino, really. This is his spear daddy, his big brother. He did it. He found a way forward for us. All of them are going to have to sacrifice themselves, aren't they? This is what we're getting at. We're going to sacrifice at least 2 more of them. Dragons remain trapped within prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war. Justinian knew them better than most. He was a man of honor and a dear friend, willing to fight to the very end for what he believed was right. Damn. He's still fighting Alphino, just like Thancred. Yeah, but if we don't win, they're gone. Sacrifice is why we can survive here today. Or here. Why we still have a chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair, and we mustn't either. Alize is right. We must press on for their sake. So that was a test of will. So we have 9 more, including the one we're about to start. Roads paved, sacrifice. As your soul and Alize said, we must continue. Poor baby. Poor little Elysian boy. Notice the change in our surroundings? Perhaps this is the memory of an altogether different world. It would be prudent to learn more of it then. Tread carefully, lest we lose our footing in the sand. What if this is supposed to be called Roads Paved by Sacrifice? I like how slowly the quest titles are like diminishing in understanding as we go further and further beyond our own star. This is gonna be like, okay, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Ooh, who's this buddy up ahead? Yeah, that was so cool. Were it not for the violet crystal embedded in its surface to appear as ordinary stone, a curious script hath been etched upon it. Alas, is not a language with which I am familiar. I can't say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge in song and eschew the writing or eschew the written word entirely. So we may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Maybe that one right there. Mettion claimed the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life we find here, like as not, doth wend its way toward a similar end. What do you suppose is that over there? Not sure, it's hard to make it out, but its surface seems to bear the same crystal as this monument. Meaning that we have a chance to find whomever built them both. We should go on ahead and look. Leslie, let's rock and roll. I get the feeling at the end it's gonna be like me and the twins and that's it. Like everyone else is gonna have to sacrifice themselves for one thing or another. And at the end they're all gonna come back. Oh my god, the sound that just made was kinda cute. What is this? Deliver to all enemies in a straight line before you with the potency of less for all the remaining enemies. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Here we go, this ghostly figure. Please have voice acting. Please have voice acting. I want to hear what this kid sounds like. Ah, hail travelers. This is most unexpected occurrence. Oh, hi there. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Forgive me, I forgot. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those whom one is unacquainted. Andre's gonna love these people. What the fuck? When the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention, I believe, was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you are welcome to use this. I did not read that last word before I clicked away. As for the nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kofkod. We have encountered beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we are having this conversation via the medium of ether or dynamis, as the space is suffused with vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. I gather your response to my presence is positive then. That as well, for there is something I wish to ask you. Like yourselves, we are aether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that your bodies are of comparable biological composition to those we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding your subjective perception of the five senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I have prepared 108,827 questions. That's rather a lot, isn't it? My apologies. I've omitted a great many details. Answering the roll credits. Roll credits. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for flesh and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you've lost the nervous system, all this other stuff. The reason you need to regain your corporeal forms? Why, to bring an end to our existence, of course. Ooh, spooky. Though need is perhaps too strong a word, it would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves, though through use of etheric okay. We're just gonna I'm gonna read this to myself. The traditionalism. We should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we'll answer any questions we have to the best of our ability. Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Very well. To ensure efficacious exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. This, the abode of the Ia, where we traditionalists prepare for our demise. I presume your consent to answer questions is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of the Ea wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies or flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. God. Alright, bud. It's going rather smoothly, not that I'm complaining, mind. Even so, we mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Though I fail to see why civilizations so seemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they've created. At any rate, we find no answers dallying here. Let's be on our way. Whoa, that's some res type stuff. I get the feeling we're gonna have to do a stream tomorrow to finish Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get done in an hour and a half. We'll do our best, but maybe I could stream for longer. I don't know. We'll see how Ivana feels, but probably not. Yeah, I assume there's gonna be a lot more. There's at least one more dungeon. Well, I can look at it right now. I've got the MSQ list up. We're almost done with Roads Paved by Sacrifice. And then there's 2 more level 89. Like, if we went longer, we could finish it today, but it does look like, yeah, there's 1 more dungeon, 1 more trial, all in the last quest. So we'll see how far we get by 2. But yeah, it's either it'll be like a few quests away and I can just be like, hey, let me like wrap this up. Through your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violet crystalline constructions hanging from the stones. You say we remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? An astute question and understandable given your finite nature. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. If in our idleness we are struck by sudden inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was present for your arrival and why I continue to engage with you still. A lot of cutscenes in that last quest, I bet. But while the others are currently in a mobile state, rest assured they would not object were you to disturb their respite. You'll need to cast your thoughts towards one of the crystalline domiciles to communicate. So we gotta find out what's up. Too far away. Oh. You cast your thoughts toward the crystalline domicile, but there's no response. I assume there's still lots of... You wish to speak? Very well, pray a moment if you would. Why we seek our end, you ask? If you wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment. I must remember. What form did I take when I last emerged? Y'all are all gonna be butterflies. Too far. Urgh. Strange moaning comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. Jordan, answer me this. Does the end of this expansion at least kind of hint at where they're gonna go next? Because I assume that like 6.1 through 6.5 is going to be a very different experience than the last like 0.1s through 0.5s in previous expansions. I get the feeling something big's gonna happen where like, oh yeah, there's hints. Okay, good. So I feel like something big's gonna happen where it's like, oh, we can't go back to Theris. We have like our next adventure's on a new star. But don't tell me. Just the confirmation of hints is good. Did your inquiries yield satisfactory responses? Is Yoshi P working on the new stuff, or is he like done after this? I see. If they fail to answer, then it's likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not to be concentrated ether now. Worry not, there are no others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But more importantly, you said few did answer your request for an audience. I imagine they will be with us ere long. 10 more years, nice. Hopefully they do a bit of a graphical upgrade eventually. Please be voiced. I'm tired of reading out loud. No. Sorry, I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few have awakened. EA. I'm just gonna say EA. It's in the game. There they are. Wow. Look at all of them. I need to pee. I gotta pee real bad. I will be right back. The Ia wouldn't want to be ya. That's how I need to remember it. The Ia. May I introduce you to Vala, Dudeka, and Neneg. It's been too long, cough. I'm just gonna call him either for before the hyphen. I dare say Saturn 4 has since completed an orbit. Indeed, until the travelers brought it to my attention, I noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers, of course. The ones who wish to know why we seek to regain our corporeal forms. Truth of the matter is as plain to see as the neighboring system, but my single account could fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Oh my fucking... Shut the fuck up. Nerds. No one struggles to tell who's speaking. Nay, thou art not. In the absence of corporeal forms and the divergence they afford, mayhap such similarities in voice is unavoidable. By the way, Cough, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? That which is expected to do when receiving guests, a matter of proper form? Oh my god. Pop their heads off. Ah yes, so long as it has been, it completely escaped my mind and still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. Neither do I, pity. I was hoping you would. Perhaps we can search the archives for the answer on how to say hi. Guys, please. Come now. Neneg. Whatever. The archives won't, unless we subject ourselves to further dollar. Surely you could call that much. Oh my god, please. Food. The custom is to serve food. Being of flesh such as they must regularly replenish their aether. By contributing to their replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. Just oh boy. They're gonna give us food. Cool. Nerds. They are nerds. Excellent. If you care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest aether. I'm done with this island. I'm done talking to these fools. It'd be nice if we didn't have to deal with them anymore. Facility is where we replenish our ether. There's no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. Absorb as much as you like. I feel like we're about to get absorbed. Yo, they're gonna take our physical forms. Like, no way, no how. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all of this. They're fucking showing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 10. 10 of them. They're taking us. They're taking us for a ride. You brace this rush of sweet aether, but nothing seems to happen. Or perhaps you need to wait a little longer. No, they're taking your aether. They're gonna steal us. Nothing seems to happen. Just as I expected. As meticulously as one might recreate the Ia's home world, this is Ultima Thule. One cannot simply generate aether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, the very truth of their existence, much like phantoms of the recreated Amarat. However appearances may seem, we must be mindful that this is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. They're gonna suck us off. Please be a voice cutscene. So did you have your fill of ether? I love voice cutscenes. I think they're great. I don't know. I just enjoy them a lot. And so the fact that, like, I feel like I get more understanding of the story through voice cutscenes, but alas, we didn't absorb a deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your ether? We need food. You ever heard of a hard-boiled egg? Yeah. Your mouth, you say? How very primitive and quaint. To think that their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but to draw in substances besides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. Though we regrettably could not partake of your magnificent feast, rest assured we feel you were welcome most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, where do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? How can you not? You all are so smart. Put it together. We're gonna fuck you guys up. I know they're like memories of the dead, but still. So hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the Ia yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pure pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believed we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible, such From the tangible such as land to the intangible such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress, but the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see, too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. More like the pleasures of the flesh, if you know what I mean. Thus changed, we had time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations, until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all. The limit of knowledge, the limit of the brain. How far can your brain go? In my 6-page essay, in this YouTube essay, I will explore. This is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. It could but achieve this. We believed that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. Hey, I want to be free from anxiety too, Buster. You're never going to be free from it. Never, ever. And did you find the answer you sought? Nah, medication. Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Anxiety is forever. The big gorilla ahead from Big Pharma. Yo, for real. Take your meds. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you want to learn more, we will share it with you. Oh my god, no, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They are possessed of corporeal forms, their lives readily ended. As those who have gone before, is it our duty to warn them? What thinkest thou? We've deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose to you the truth that we discovered, the truth of the universe. Seek us at the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Elegia. You know, they got some dark truth to give us. Fundamental truth. We will hear it, of course. Let us learn what has led such an enlightened people to this indolent end. The truth of the universe. Where knowledge leads. Ere we join the Ia, there is one trifling matter I would fain investigate. Pearson, Grahatia, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. It's either me, Stola, Uriange, or Graha that gets wiped from existence next. My thanks. We shall head outside the abode, Adobe, if you would kindly follow me. I know not what mischief you are plotting, Uriange, but I trust you have our best interests at heart. The rest of us shall go on to Elegia. Lest you worry, we won't start without you. This is the last level 89 quest. I think after this it's level 90 till the end. Oh, let's new minion. We're gonna get Whisper from Yokai Watch. He kind of looks like all the ghosts here. R.I.P. Yokai Watch, at least in the West. Nintendo said, you can't take our Pokemon money. You get one of those ghosts as a minion. I don't know how, though. I saw someone with it. Nice. Probably from a raid or something. Okay, where is... There he is. Ah, this place shall serve. It's a spring that you wish to investigate. Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is not to investigate. Oriange. Naughty, naughty. It was but a pretense to speak in private. You have our undivided attention. Oh, I never attuned to this crystal, I think. We've established here in Ultima Thule those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the simulacra. They believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou propose this is possible? Oriange is the next one to go. Metion has taken their hearts unto herself, Metion. Well, they still lived. Of course, she must have visited the stars of the dragons and the Ea before either race perished in their entirety. Thus could she make their emotions her own, and with them create more faithful simulacra than she had relied on any historical account. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Metion perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own. A heightened sense of empathy. Yo, it's the empaths. The empaths are taking us out. Intrinsic to her nature as a entelechy. In the course of her starfaring journey, if she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence, she would be powerless before that desire. Even as she possesseth the power to grant it, the power of Dynamis. Empath Twitter girls, the ultimate villain. They're called it, yo, these empath Twitter girls, these empath TikTok people. It is my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Metion did unleash Dynamis and ushered the dragons and Ea unto their doom. Yo. It really is the empath Twitter girls that got him in the end. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this. In the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? Ne'er again will I betray your trust. This pledge I do make to my comrades. In bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that you return us the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill mine own destiny. Damn. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me, I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? Damn. He knows he's next. After all we've been through, I will say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend, I shall. I forgot Urianger was there the longest on the first. He was there for like 5 years, right? Like 5 years in the time of the first. Probably like a fucking 2 months-ish in the source time. Let's be off to Elegia. Did I didn't attune. Fuck me. Alright. Go! I think it wasn't it like Urianger and I think Urianger was there for 5. He was like the first. Then like Thancred and Y'shtola were there for like 3. Alize 2, and then like Alphino 1 or something like that. I wonder what this is. I wonder if we're making our way there. Probably just, you know, whatever. Alright, let's attune to this. Alright. Y'shtola. Y'shlada. Uber danger. It seems everyone is accounted for, shall we then?
Please continue.
Oh, thank Jesus Christ.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge. Such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
Thanks.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand.
Okay.
Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars
Bang and the heat death of the universe.
The universe will enter into an eternal ice age.
For sure.
In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it.
I just realized their faces look like black mages from like older Final Fantasies.
Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort. Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame.
They found out too much. They knew too much.
Monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators.
Exsanguinators.
Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish.
They just want to die.
If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
Nah. Nah.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, you stole is the next one to go.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Aya.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, Matthew, this which is basically Paradise. I think it's
absolutely certain. I would not.
Oh, it's still, yeah.
In ignorance.
You stole a no. You mustn't.
You go get him, girl boss. You get him, girlie.
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words.
You tell him. You tell him.
It is when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught, but I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
Yes. Get him, girl boss.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
We stand our cat girl boss queen. Yes.
There may be a way to restore it. Asim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
That's true.
But
We
you
got the
mustn't,
crystal.
For it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Riange.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey.
Bye, guys.
Many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
It's going to be telling me to get 2 Scions at once. Yeah, for
We need
sure.
to urge us on. How could we possibly fail?
Also, we only need 4 Scions for the final dungeon if you want to use the trust system or whatever it's called. We only need 4 of them. This that planet there looks like something on Final Fantasy 13.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled?
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
I think it's the big dark moat in the sky. Like, let's be real.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you.
Okay.
To all life on beautiful Atheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Okay, so what is it? 6 more quests left? Yeah. Victory. Lost. And then just a few more. Just a few more. 6 left. Are you ready to continue on? Yeah. Let's get out of here. Excuse me. Please, I am mourning the loss of my friends. That's some Zoid shit right there. What's the next undead civilization we come across? The tube. Yes, I can feel the aether emitting from the arcane pattern. The moon! I mean, we're not technically on the moon. This is a portal, no mistake. Let us see where it leads. How you doing, Joey? We're 6 quests away. I'm doing alright. We are, like I said, 6 quests away from the end. Oh, it's the Omega planet. Where Omega came from. I recognize these. I'm trying to finish Endwalker today. Don't know if it's gonna happen though, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, fighting Vanilla was good. It was I died a lot, but I was with a team of people that was really good. One of our healers had to limit break 3 twice to make sure we didn't lose, but we only did it once. It was a good fight though. I had a fun time. Amazing, yet another civilization. If I have to do it again, definitely paying better attention to the weapons she has and learning that pattern is where I need to be. Oh, whoops. We must try to find denizens who are amenable to the conversation. I love that. Vanana herself is great. Hydra as a fight fucking sucks. We should also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll help Alpha know with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Perfect hostile beings take care with your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you'd best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once we've finished exploring. I like Vana's sword. I want that. I want a way to have that. Even if it's just like a fashion item. Alright, Graha, let's do this. You see naught but patrolling machines in the area. They do not seem inclined to non-violent intercourse. Which proof made you the saddest? And this Astidian so far has been pretty. Well, that was like the toughest one. Thancred, I feel like we all knew that was something like that was coming. Like that felt like it got spoiled really early on, with people talking about how like they like finished recording. So someone said they finished writing Thancred's dialogue. I think one of the scenario writers, and they were very happy because they like were very worried about Thancred's dialogue. And it was like, ooh, something bad's gonna happen to this boy. Oh, let's line him up. Right? Oh, jeez. Yeah, we ordered our 4 take-home COVID tests from the federal government, and we're both gonna take one, just in case we're like asymptomatic or something. We're not sick, so I don't know why we would have to take them, but it's what Ivana wants to do, I think. Something that may not have been the brightest idea. Yeah, there we go. Get the Aether Current, then head to the destination. Forget it. We're running. Look, Pearson, the machine does not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Begging your pardon, but we are searching for the denizens of this star. They have... These motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. What mic am I using? I'm using the Blue Yeti. This one. Let me see. There. The blue Yeti. And I'm using a green screen to block out the apartment behind me. Anyways, these motherfuckers have the ability to change the fucking text box to look like classic Final Fantasy a little bit. Something I've wanted for such a long time. And they've been like, nah, not gonna happen. Look at this lie that they've been feeding us. Greetings and welcome to the planet. The planet, what? Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated in yours to Alphatron. Our people are called the Omicrons. Oh my god. They picked these names months before this even, like, Omicron even happened. And you stand within one of our outposts. The Omicrons, you say. We're preparing for war. Uh-oh, war with who? As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Speaking of other Final Fantasy, I did 100% Final Fantasy VII Remake when it came out on PS5. Yeah, Yeah, 100%ed it. I got that platinum trophy. So I have the platinum trophy for original Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. Should your star become designated, however, you'll be taken into custody and terminated. I still have not. It's not that bad. There's so many guides out now and ways to like break the game that a lot of it's pretty easy. I have not 100%ed the Yuffie DLC. I didn't really want to go back. I just have to beat it in hard mode, I think, at this point. I think that's it. I beat it in hard mode and then did a minigame in hard mode. Not a little frightening, these Omicron, but they at least seem to be forthright. Her DLC is not fun. I would say the DLC itself, if you just go through the story, isn't that bad. The real-time strategy minigame is fine. The minigame where you have to like break all the boxes in a certain time limit for points and shit, I hated that. It was the worst. Everything else is fine. I thought it was not a bad DLC. In my opinion. I guess there's a Discord outage. People in my free company are like talking about it. Combat readiness nominal, awaiting instructions from Sir. Maintaining state of combat readiness. Who's Sir? I like being Yuffie. She fought with the power of being cute. Yeah, I mean, I thought Yuffie's moveset, like her fighting kit, was really good. I enjoyed it. I wish I could have played as whatever the other dude's name. For the avoidance of confusion, be advised that Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Sir issues instructions to our forces as the foremost of the 6 strategic mattresses that bear the designation Stigma. Yeah, that would have been fun. Yeah, I feel like playing as both of them would have been it was a better choice. I get why, like, they have to build out Yuffie's like fighting kit anyways, versus Shonan, I believe, Shonan, Shenyan, something like that. They're not ever going to use him again. Like, they're going to bring Yuffie into the fold at some point. Yeah, see, they're going to go fight the dragons. These 2 worlds killing each other, which was interesting. But yeah, so I'm not faulting them for doing that. I do kind of fault them, one, for not bringing the DLC to PS4. I think that was a shitty move. No, Yuffie isn't in 7. Yuffie is in 7. She's not in 8. 8 is a whole different cast of people. There's a character that looks a little bit like Yuffie and has the same sort of personality. I think her name's like Sophie. But Yuffie is a Final Fantasy VII character. No, outside of stuff that they do in 14 and maybe, I don't know if 11 has any crossover events, most Final Fantasy casts don't go outside of their numbered series. But Yuffie is a hidden character in the original 7. As well, so is Vincent. Vincent's optional as well. You learn a few things, so did I. Area, we share our findings, however, I believe it is best we step outside the outpost. Come with me. We're almost done. I think we'll do it. I think we're gonna have to go an extra hour, but I think we'll do it. I think we'll finish it. There's, after this, 5 quests left. We finished surveying the area. We have a dungeon and a trial. Well, maybe not. This comes no surprise, but there's no way forward. There were portals like the one we used to get out of here, but those were only sent us to isolate isles. Then, as before, we must locate the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? I don't think so. Maybe the dungeon takes place here, but from I looked at the MSQ list, and the dungeon comes in at the Endwalker? Where is it? Over here. The dungeon is in the quest Endwalker. So the Omicrons seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following a victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but their leader has yet to issue new commands, so they wait. It is in this zone, yeah. I would assume, at least. In such a place, who could it be that fits Urianger's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Urianger said this? During investigation, before we joined you in Elegia. So that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say that to all of us? Given what we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons in Ea long for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. As much as that may lead to destruction, it must be considered a distinct. I don't remember. Anyways, I'm hoping to play the pixel remasters of some of the Final Fantasies. I know 6 is about to come out. I don't think I'll have time for that, but if they're able to stream more days, if this sort of becomes more, you know, viable as a thing to do, I'll try to play some of the pixel remasters of the Final Fantasies, because I bought the pack, so I'm getting 1 through 6. So I have 1 through 5 right now on PC. I think I have most of the Final Fantasies on PC. I think I have 1 through 10. Technically I have 11, but that account's been long dead. 12 I have on PS4. 13 is still locked to the PS3 and 360. There are PC ports of it, but they're not good. I'm not going to buy those. 14 is this, and 15 I have on PC as well, but I don't think I'll ever play 15 on PC. I'll just play it on PS5. We're going to talk about 13. They gotta seek out Sir. According to M032, the first Omicron with whom we spoke, there is a console by which we communicate with it. I would be up for, if they did like a 3-pack of 13, I'd be up for playing original 13, 13-2 again. But it's just weird that they didn't remaster those for the PS4 and, the PS4 generation. The PC ports of 13, 1, 2, and 3 are very bad from what I've come to understand. I attuned to the crystal, right? Yeah. Not bound. So the console we seek lies on the far side of this aisle. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let us all watch our step as we make way. 13-2 wasn't bad. 13 was not great. I've been meeting a lot of people who think 13 is a great Final Fantasy, and I'm like, excuse me? Like, it's got like all the ingredients there, but it's almost like they were, cooked by completely separate chefs. Like, if you read the logs in 13 and stuff like that, I can see where it makes sense and becomes like a better game. But like, I'm not here to read a book. Like, I'm here to play a video game. Like, tell me through cutscenes and stuff, not like me having to read it. I don't know. 13 also hallway. I'm fine with hallway. Like, 10's a fucking hallway as well, and 10 is regarded as like one of the best Final Fantasies allegedly by some people. Like, it's less about it being a hallway and more just about how they like told the story, and it was so poorly done. Also, the characters are very annoying. Some of them are. Snow specifically. Snow and Hope are really bad. Hope gets redeemed in 13 too, but Snow never really kind of comes back in my book as a good character. So, but yeah, for me it's more the story. Like, you put me in a hallway, I don't give a fuck. This is like a Final Fantasy that was made during the time where Japanese developers were really trying to like cater to Western audiences, and Western audiences wanted allegedly action, and very little story. So they're trying to tell a very sort of minimalist story that you could understand without having to deep dive into like lore and stuff, but that's not what the RPG audience wants. They want deep dive as well as it to like be explained. Like, it's fine that it's not fine that you have to like go into like the logs and like read everything, but like You need to keep that in mind. That, like, not everyone's gonna do that. Like, I don't know. Not everybody has time to do that, too. So... It seems unresponsive. Would you care to take a look at it? Yeah, let me touch it up. You try touching smacking and tuning with the console, there's no response. No luck, I see. There must be something we could do. I'm assuming that's what he said. There must be something we could do.
Well, I'm out. As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega. Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Alright, good talking to you. I hope you have a good rest of your day if I don't get to talk to you later.
Or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
I'm getting a little tired.
And there is a good
Right, we gotta power through this. We gotta do it.
And their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Have at it. I could use my custom-made Omega Jammer, but I feel like that's the unique dialogue line if you've done the raid. Man, it's a good thing I did the Omega raids and the Bahamut stuff. I was wondering when it was gonna loop back in on itself.
It worked!
Opening connection to communications module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait, no, come on, dude.
Wait, we have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
I think he said a wasted query for a second there.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Damn, Alphino.
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Okay. Let's focus on let us focus our search on the outpost. Damn. I'll try speaking with the Omicrons this time in hopes we might learn something new. Meanwhile, perhaps you and Graha could observe them from a distance. These beings are systematic and routine by nature. If there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there are no questions, let's begin at once. As we came this way, I believe I spied a promising vantage point. Follow me. We're heading over. We're going. I gotta keep myself pumped because I'm losing it a little bit. I don't want to fight. I just want to get this done. Oh, deltas, please. Sleepy boy, yeah, a little bit. Doing this takes more energy than you'd think. Especially because we're trying to do basically like a whole arc in one sitting. Tough. The Omicron wandered ceaselessly, as if a clear lack of objective. An Omicron wandering aimlessly. Where? Over there. Ah, I see it. I wonder if that stand got delivered yet. I ordered a green screen stand because the one behind me is not great. I wonder if it's been delivered yet. It's left the base. Let's follow it. Hustle. Hop to it. Your orders. Now arriving today between 3 and 6. Well, it is 1:32. So. I could teleport back to the base, but I don't think that's going to do much. Oh, we should change the minion. I think I have Omega. I know I had Omega. There it is. We're gonna grab this Aether current. It's here, but it definitely came this... It's not here, but it definitely came this way. It must have used the portal. Time to go through and see what we find. Man. We're almost... I keep telling myself we're almost there. We have a dungeon and a trial to do, which those can take a lot of time. I have to keep telling myself that because I'm like, ooh, 4 more quests. It's like, no, sweet boy. What's your query? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? It's gonna kill you. I'm looking at the tree. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to? The tree is a sample collected from another star. As it cannot survive in our environment, however, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. To go to such lengths to sustain it. Is there something special about this tree? Being foreign matter protocol requires we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we must have continued to enhance ourselves, like we did countless others. We conquered the star once this tree came. It is the last remnant of a dead world, and there is nothing towards which it may aspire, yet it grows, extending its branches, sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I do not understand. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? Duty. No, it does not. My apologies. Life is worth living, you don't robot. My apologies. Just return my designated host and assume a state of combat readiness. Aww. Who do you think's getting out of here this time? I think it's Graha. Graha's gonna get swallowed up. So I was acting outside of orders. Perhaps it is a common malfunction. It's simply a malfunctioning Omicron. They are by no means uncommon, but it may also be a unit possessed the ability to make decisions. One not unlike Sir, I think. No, Morva didn't get swallowed up. He's a hero. He's gonna save everybody. To endeavor to live even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, Pearson, one day when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? Maybe a footnote? You're not here so you can be in a story. Of course, why wouldn't you be? You truly think so? That would be a... Nay, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we had best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotion which bars our way. Tell us about Graha the Brave. We're not very far without him. Hell yeah. That's the same vibe I was getting. I was about to make a Lord of the Rings joke as well. Hello, world. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omnicron. Yeah, I bet the world will like to hear about the errant Omnicron, my guy. Oh, let's just teleport. Fuck it. Graha the Brave. Oh, what a good scene. You know, I saw a TikTok recently that was saying, you know, like, Lord of the Rings kind of gets criticized for being a very, like, bro movie. But if you really think about it, like, in, like, the stereotypical, like, bro, anyone who acts like has toxic masculinity traits and stuff like that, that is shown in the story, they all die. Like, Boromir is, like, all about, like, advancing himself and power and having this big weapon to defeat the enemy. Dies. His father, same deal, dies. You know, stuff like that. Whereas, like, it's the soft-spoken, you know, people who do have, like, you know, Tommy's on the border when he's dying. Exactly. Like, it's the men who project, or not project, but show their weakness and show their emotions and stuff, who survive and live on. You know, everyone's very soft-spoken, at least in the movies, you know, the movie context. You know, Sam and Frodo are often compared to a gay relationship, which, like, in today's context, like, I understand where people are coming from, but also it's like just the softness they have for each other is not something you see every day, and so it's very interesting, and I think Lord of the Rings, the movies, get kind of slotted into this one category of fantasy storytelling that they really shouldn't be a part of. Like, there's a lot of tenderness and feelings that these men project towards each other, and it's celebrated instead of put down. Graha says you found a suspicious Omnicron. That's good, because the units here were of no help. They all have the same thing to say about extended operations unit, that there's no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that's sort of it's business as usual at the outpost, but enough of this. Tell me something more useful. An Omnicron trying to make sense of the meaning of life. The unit may well be in a position of leadership, perhaps even one of those... I can't read anymore. As we know, the Omnicrons invade other stars and enhance themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in part or whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omnicron body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining that, if that's happened. When I attempted to probe further, promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. I have an idea. Ugh, goodness, feeling stuffy. We use lightning on the console gun, but we make it stronger, much stronger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction that suggests that it has a connection to Sir? An inspired idea, I dare say it's worth a try. I had a feeling you'd be on board. This time you must allow me to do the honors. I'll stand guard in case your incantation draws sentries to the scene. For my part, then, I'll approach our suspect and divert its attention, during which time Pierce, I want you to observe its Observe it closely for anomalous behavior. I should mention that shortly before you returned, Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off towards the console. At first I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps that could be our errant Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alpha and I'll stand by at the console. When it's time, I'll unleash a veritable storm. The energies of youth. This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend, let us find this doubt-plagued Omicron. Hello?
You done?
No.
You done? Okay. Can you take a 5-minute break?
Sure. Right now?
Yeah.
Alright, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. We're gonna wrap up this cutscene, I think, and then we'll finish this either tomorrow or maybe later. I don't know. We'll probably finish it tomorrow, to be honest. And then it'll be like a short stream, maybe like a 2-hour one. Because I think our dog has a haircut appointment tomorrow at like 12:30, so I'll drop him off, stream until he has to be picked up, which hopefully will be enough time to finish Endwalker. But let's finish this. We raise a man to confront the truth. While we spoke, our comrades struck the console used to communicate with Sir. That was the cause of the anomaly. You're connected to Sir, aren't you? He is. He can't lie about it. Affirmative. To what end you sought to assert yourself, I do not know, but before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish them to know my true identity. Very well, our friends are at the console. Let us head there. We'll wrap up this quest, I think. I think it's gonna be a bit of a conversation. Oh, hell yeah.
It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy is spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
Mute yourself.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so inevitably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them...
Grahatia.
I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more. That this won't be the end.
I love Kitty Man. Yeah, he's a good character. You say it, I'll do it. Best friends.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account.
Oh.
And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will. If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Stand tall, that's right.
No, but that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not prescribe what we now hold in our hearts.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is the best one so far, I think.
Whatever
I like the Stinians, but damn, this one's really good.
For me, that is being here with my friends. Full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants.
They did such a good job with Graha, like holy shit.
A tale of a world on the brink, of a people who never gave up on the future.
They just knocked it out of the park with this character.
Who realized his grandest dreams, and then awakened to a grander reality.
Alright, buddy. They built him from AR. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, he's in the post, like the post game of AR. And then is not there for a while. But yeah, they definitely built his core from A Realm Reborn. And then just knocked out of the park in Shadowbringers. And now just, you know, tripled down on it in Endwalker.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
Oh. Yeah, the music changed. Damn. Alright, let's. They only so easy if it's not how I think we feel. Thanks, everything. Yeah, another friend died. This one was really good, though.
Throw away your hands for these.
Okay. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for today, everybody. Thank you for the claps. I really appreciate it. This stream went real well today. We'll probably be back tomorrow to finish up this game. This is a good stopping point. Yeah, it definitely feels like this is like right before the big climax. So But before I go, we're gonna check in with the merch department, see how the t-shirts are selling, and then we'll say goodbye. So